Hey Virgo, welcome to the Waterhole Tarot. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun, Moon and Rising for the full moon on 19th of April 2019. I work with the lunar cycle, so if this message resonates with you, and it won't resonate with everyone, but that's okay. The story could unfold any time around the full moon or during her waning cycle towards the next new moon. This month is full moon in Libra, so it's a good time to focus on relationships and anything that might be out of balance in your life. I feel straight up that this is a love reading for you, a relationship reading. So especially for you, Virgo, if you have a relationship that needs healing, something that's out of balance, then this full moon is your time to set your intentions and work on that. Use the power of the full moon in Libra to help bring about that balance and healing. I think there's some healing. I feel like you've been in a very restrictive relationship, maybe someone really holding you down and preventing you from being the beautiful, Virgo that you are, and it's time to heal that. Heal that in yourself, and forgive somebody if necessary. Forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be put in that situation, to be oppressed, held down, restricted. It's time for you to heal that so that you can blossom. If you hold on to the hurts of that, if you continue to be a victim of any person or situation, or stay in that, either actually stay in it or just emotionally and spiritually stay in a situation, you will continue to be bound by it. And you are being called to forgive and heal this situation. These issues need to be healed so that you can, transform. And this will transform into something beautiful if you allow it, if you see it that way and you allow that transformation to occur. But it begins with forgiveness and some healing, and I see you really coming into your own after having been through this particular situation. So let's have a look at what that's all about for you. Yeah, you're coming out of the cold. You really are. You may have made a decision already. You may have just come out of a relationship, or you might be thinking about leaving, but you're really coming out of the cold and breaking away or cutting out any sort of toxic situation that you may have been in. You might still be attached. I feel like you still feel very attached to this person, this relationship, but that is what is keeping you bound. It's not a healthy attachment. That you really need to cut those ties. And if you haven't cut those ties, it needs to be done, because there's some unhealthy attachment in this situation. And I actually feel like this might have already transpired, this breakup, because you don't feel as anxious. You don't feel the fear and anxiety that you may have been feeling. There's an end to that has come to an end. You feel a whole lot better for being out this relationship, away from this person, and you know that it's a better place for you to be, and hopefully you're feeling that you've come from a period of giving, where you nurtured and gave a lot to a situation. I don't feel like it was I think there was love in this situation. I think there was a lot of love, but it just happens that it was not a healthy situation for either of you. I think it was quite binding for the two of you, and that might be why it's difficult for you to break away and cut the bonds, because it actually was a loving situation from what I see. But there's a new offer. There's a new, more stable opportunity for you, a bit more stability. This might have been a fairly unsettling relationship or situation that you've been in, really shaking your ground. And Virgo doesn't like that. Virgo doesn't like to be unsettled. You like to know where it's at, and you're coming into this. There's definitely a more stable and grounding time. You're going to come back into that beautiful earthy element, which is where you belong. And there is love coming. There is this beautiful transformation, maybe some pain and anxiety that you've gone through, but I can see that you are just going to blossom, and there is love coming. There is a beautiful loving offer coming that is going to be much more stable and fulfilling for you. There may be a period though where you have to reflect for a little while. I don't see you jumping into anything straight away. I think there is a need for you to take a break and regroup, let some healing occur. There definitely needs to be some healing so that you can be ready to receive love. Again, this beautiful new love that's coming in. You first need to take that time to heal and forgive if necessary, and allow. There's a bit of a delay. There's a waiting period, which is, nobody likes to wait, to be honest, but it's necessary in this situation. Maybe this other person that you've been with or are still with, maybe is not ready to let go, is maybe still hanging around in your energy, and or maybe you're still wondering if it's the right thing to do. Is that what is, maybe you're still thinking that that's all you know, and that it, what was wrong with that anyway? Maybe we could have another go. Let's give it another shot or whatever. Maybe I should just stay in it. I think you're still wondering if there's not still something there in it for you. But deep down, you know, and some time away, some time within, will help you see that there is a better offer for you, or a better, you know, situation that you could have yourself in. I think you know, still really attached, to be honest, and finding it hard to break away. There was a lot of passion and love in this relationship, despite how restrictive and you know, binding, unhealthy even it may have been. There was a hell of a lot of love, and you're a little bit unwilling to let that go and break those bonds. And you know, I get that, but again, some time alone is so called for in this situation. So if you haven't walked away, if you guys haven't made the break, then even just some time alone, and will give you some perspective, a renewed perspective, so you can see it clearly for what it was, which may have been a loving and passionate relationship, but was ultimately not very good for either of you. And you know what, that's okay. Sometimes you just have to you know, admit it and say, yeah, I'm gotta love you and leave you. That's just how it goes sometimes, which is sad. These are, I think, the hardest relationships to end. Relationships where the love hasn't gone away, but you know, you just realize that it's not. Oh my God, there's new love for you. There's something so much better for you. It's coming. It is. There is something so much better for you. A real soulmate connection. A real love. Real love. You thought you had love with this person, this other person, but you haven't seen anything yet. There is real love. Waiting for you, but first you need to give it some time to you know, get over, forgive, heal, whatever it is, blossom again. And as soon as you do, you know, as soon as you really get out there and spread your wings and you know, let this transformation happen, there is a love offer coming in that is love like no other. Wow. That is, it really is, you know, your wish come true. It's your dream come true. And it's right there waiting for you to, you know, make this transformation and reach out for you, really just sort of spread your wings and get out there and be ready to receive this beautiful new love. I'm so excited for you. This is really beautiful. So regardless of where you're at now, I think still dealing with a lot of pain, I think I don't think heartache, I think you know where it's at. It's just sort of a lot of icky, dark feelings that need to be resolved before you can receive that beautiful you know, love that is there, your dream come true. So that's all I have for you, Virgo. I really appreciate feedback, especially if this resonates and might have helped you in any way. So please leave a comment before you click out. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you again on the new moon next month. Bye bye.